$1 million dream with a $20 budget. Standing at the edge like fuck it, it's all or nothing. Taking a nothing of a dream, trying to turn it into something. Who want what? It's GHB, huh? No line, none cross, no stone, none turn. Get your feelings hurt, call the doctor, hire a nurse, the nurse. For these young men, feel the words of these young men. Got a hot topic and yeah, we gon' talk about it. Produce a cold product, maybe, but I doubt it. Mountaintop, rooftop, hit the streets and proudly shout it. $1 million dream with a $20 budget. Standing at the edge like fuck it, it's all or nothing. GHB, huh? Alright. Yes, we are recording.
Sweet.
Episode 3 is gonna be better than episode 2.
Because I'm back.
Zach is back. Joey's
Cool.
mood is elevated. D-Wayne looks like a Brady Bunch cast member.
Nice.
So yeah, let's how's everybody doing? Everybody have a good week?
I wouldn't have even thought Brady Bunch till you said it.
I didn't either. That was a good one.
Hey.
I could wear a regular fucking t-shirt and he's saying this joke. I wore some socks to work the
That
other
shit's
day.
already on the
He's trying
GHB
to call them
Instagram.
prison socks and shit.
He's the only one that would know
socks.
what prison socks look like, though.
True.
Why you gotta bring my past into it?
Just saying.
The past is the past. And it wasn't prison, it was county jail.
True.
Still locked up.
That was the chair. So did everybody have a good week since me and D-Wayne worked together.
Yeah.
Joey left us
Yeah.
broken hearted and wet farted.
You smooth today.
And I'm probably going to prison in 16 years.
Are you?
I'm having a girl.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, congratulations on that. Zach and his wonderful wife found out they are having a little girl.
Jake has a girl. He's definitely going.
Oh yeah. If Jake finds out that Jake is having a girl, Jake is going to threaten every boy born on the same day. Look,
And after.
in 5 years, you better watch your motherfucking mouth. All right, what about you, Joey? Man, I feel like I haven't seen you in a month. You have a good week?
Yeah, man. It ain't been too bad.
Your other half doing well?
Yeah.
Is she?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
What was that picture about the other day? Did you cut your grass? Had to show it off?
That's sweet, man. You like them lines, didn't you?
Those lines
Better
were
than mine.
nice. They were nice. All right, so let's I guess let's just jump right into it. I do have something to start with. So in my travels last week, I took to the road to go to St. Louis to check out this baseball game.
Which they lost.
RIP St. Louis's baseball season.
Go Red Sox.
So I'm crossing over the state line into Illinois, right? And we stop at this rest stop in Mount Vernon, Illinois. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pee. Smoke a cigarette. And, I'm walking. I'm like, hey, there's a little bridge behind this. I wonder what it goes to. So I get done pissing. I walk across this bridge. I leave my wife by herself in some random rest stop in the middle of nowhere.
I'm sure she was happy about that.
She is pregnant, too.
True. In this bridge, it just leads to like this secluded ass 1 person wide gravel walkway surrounded by woods on both sides that leads to a fucking field. Like, doesn't go anywhere but to a field. And then I'm talking to Kelsey afterwards, and she's like, so I was looking in the vending machine. They had chips and candy and shit. Well, she didn't say shit. She's a decent person, unlike myself. She doesn't cuss. They had a fucking teddy bear in the vending machine.
To lure. Oh, fuck.
And then hold on, it gets worse. It gets worse. I realized that this rest stop has a fucking playground at it too. So, playground, teddy bear vending machine, and rape walk trail. I'm like, hey, Illinois, thank you for the downloads that y'all been giving us. But y'all on some weird shit in Mount Vernon. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Setting it up easy for Creepy Craig.
Fuck yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. It was weird. It creeped me out a little bit. So yeah, that's that story. Anybody got anything to add on that, or anywhere that they would like to go, talk about problems that they may need help solving?
Did you buy a teddy bear?
No, but I wanted to stop at the one right across the highway from it coming home to see if they had one. But it was the middle of the night and Kelsey refused to let me stop.
Probably a good call.
Probably.
They probably would have lured you in the woods with the teddy bear.
Right. I'm just saying it's going to take more than a teddy bear.
All right, a teddy bear and an 8-inch dick.
Oh, shit.
Yo, don't shortchange me, son.
I wasn't talking about you.
Oh, dang.
Wow.
Well, somehow this got
Shit just got weird.
Somehow this got gay again. All right, so now that story is out of the way, all right. I received a text message this morning from Mrs. Joseph Crawford.
Dang. Thought we wasn't name dropping.
Oh yeah.
Like you didn't say my name last week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What about that? We're not dropping. We won't name drop people that are not present right now.
Present.
So Joey, tell us about it, buddy. What is the text message I got this morning? It said, hold on, give me a second.
You in trouble?
I might be, man. To be honest, I might be.
Dang. Shit. Oh, FYI, tonight on the podcast, ask Joey about the basement door. It will be a great topic. So,
And I seen it on Facebook, but
What'd you do to this basement door?
All right, man.
smeared
First
poop.
off, we went to Big Lots and we got a nice pantry, right?
Mhm.
20% off. Got it for 60 bones.
Sweet.
Okay.
It's pretty sweet. It took me a while to build because I can't read and stuff. Right?
Man,
So I'm
directions are just suggestions.
Like it says one word in English.
Hi, honey.
Oh, nice. Special delivery.
My beautiful wife is interrupting the podcast right now to bring us pizza.
Thank you.
That's very sweet of her. Would you like to say hello?
And she brought you a lighter that works.
Nice.
Ha.
Hey, Kelsey, would you like a donut? From
They're
Lexington?
really good.
Pregnant, you know you want a
They're
donut.
really
They're
good.
pretty good. They're from Lexington. They're called Dough Daddies.
Do re mi.
Go ahead, you staring at them.
She's thinking extra hard about the donut.
They're pretty legit.
She didn't know which one. Chocolate's the winner, though.
Yeah.
Thank you, honey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so
thank you.
Pantries,
So-
pantries
Got
together.
this pantry.
Alright, got this
Took you a
pantry,
while.
right? All right, I'm laying on the floor, stressed
Took a while.
out
Joey's
because
retarded.
dang. All right, so on the instructions, it's in English, right?
In
Then
English.
right below, it's like a paragraph, man. It's like 5 different languages all in one.
Maybe 6.
It's stressful because
Stress.
I can't read very good, so you start throwing in words I don't know.
Throw in some Spanish and French. And
Yeah,
he's
El
like,
Mino.
"Go in trouble."
All right, so I'm sitting there. Sorry. I was looking at the door, like, because the way my living room's set up, I can look into the kitchen and then look into at the basement door. So I'm sitting there, minding my own, building this thing. I'm stressing out.
Stressed out.
My fiance is in the hallway. She's looking at me. So I just look up at the basement door, and out of nowhere, boom, basement door just blows open.
Blow out.
Just wild, like, and I got 2 latches on them bitches, and the latches came off and everything. So, yes, I'm in trouble for about 30 years because I'm in a haunted house.
Hold up, nothing was there?
Nothing was there. The fucking door just blew open.
You gotta drag.
Was it storming or
no? I got these like little hooks that go into the door.
Eye bolts.
Like those little latches. I put 2 of them on there.
Sorry if you can hear me and Zach chewing all in the microphone and shit.
And they just, as soon as I looked up, that fucking door just opened. Like I thought I had some cool Star Wars powers at one point in time.
He's sitting there looking at his hand like,
for real. Like as soon as I looked up, that door opened, and then like I just.
Now, did you shit your pants afterwards?
Well, didn't you do a thing before you got it about checking to see if it was haunted or somebody died in it or something?
I did go to a website that checks, and I paid to see if somebody died in my house.
man, he went to ratemypoo.com.
No.
Had anybody died in the house?
I could have won that ratemypoo.com with the poo I took after that. Because it was solid and scary.
So, after that, I don't know if you read the messages, but I offered to your other half that we would be more than happy, the boys of GHB, to come and do a live podcast, video and all, in your basement with a Ouija board. She said no thanks. But to anybody listening, downloading, here, Joey just got hit in the nuts. Sorry. Laugh break. So anybody listening, downloading this, hit the Instagram, the Twitter, the Facebook, all of it. Comment if you would like for us to do a live podcast in Joey's basement with a Ouija board. We will give you the link to all the social media at the end of the podcast, as well as Joey's personal cell phone number.
Psych.
And the email address.
October Fool's Day. Never mind.
We could do it on October 31st.
Straight up.
Yeah. In Jake LeMaster's crawl space.
We're not all gonna fit.
We're just gonna lay
I don't
on
know
our
if I can
bellies
get
and
my
do
big
a Ouija
ass
board.
in there.
I'll just stick my head in.
So to anybody listening to this podcast, let us know if you want to see us do a live podcast with a Ouija board in Joey's potentially haunted basement.
Look, I'll do that the day that we can do it at D. Wayne's house first.
Why?
Why my house?
Why his house?
Or I'm gonna name drop.
Name drop.
I'm just kidding. But anyways, if we can do the Ouija board middle of the night, lights just flickered just now, kind of freaked me out. Lost my train of thought. In the middle of Waverly Hills.
No, hold the fuck up, because
on October 31st.
All right, well, I may and or may not have talked to some people. It is not going to be that soon because of all the Halloween festivities. Because I distinctly remember.
I'm down for that.
Well, never mind. D-Wayne agreed to it because he knew he would get drugged and dragged. So he's like, fuck it. I might as well agree.
Made it easy.
You already agreed?
Yeah.
I already agreed too.
Yeah.
It's like didn't have a choice.
So
You always have a choice.
Somebody gonna show up with a horse trank and shit on me.
What?
I disagreed with you.
Yeah, but then he turned around and agreed.
Ain't no fucking bull tranquilizer gonna take me down.
But it was 3 against 1, so.
I don't give a shit.
What are
I like to see y'all drag my ass to a thing, man.
I already rented the furniture dolly. So fuck with me, Joey.
You didn't even have to rent one. I have one.
Yeah, he's got one. So we gotta wait for the refund. Bitch.
Luckily, it's gonna be a few months until that transpires anyway. Bitch.
Well, as of October 31st, I'm resigning my chairman seat of GHB because I'm scared. I like to see y'all try. We could do a live Facebook Live of you all trying to get me to go to Waverly Hills. If you all can get my ass in a car, riding there, I don't care if y'all hog tie me and drag me behind the car. It ain't gonna happen.
Bet.
You gave us permission, so
You got full on permission. Unless you try to shoot me with a fucking dart from the roof or something and tag me in the neck.
So just do it from the front porch.
Yeah.
We're gonna start the recording of that podcast a little bit late because I'm gonna snipe Joey from the roof of my house. He gonna walk up.
If I wake up, if for some reason I get a strange headache and I wake up in Waverly Hills, I'm gonna be pissed.
And I'm gonna be there to say, we won.
I got you, bitch.
Just tie him up, put him in the body chute.
I'm gonna wake up. They just gonna be like, well.
Look where we at. Nah, I'm gonna fuck that shit. I'm gonna leave your ass somewhere by yourself, still strapped to the dolly.
My granny lives at the bottom of the hill. I just go to her house.
You gonna be strapped to the dolly in the middle of the 5th floor.
Then he'll roll his way down there.
Scooting little by
You
little.
act like I ain't gonna have some fat man superpowers. My adrenaline gonna be up. I'm gonna be doing the fake worm all the way down. I ain't scared.
He's got help from the ghost
The
of his
slug.
basement.
Right.
What's
So-
the topic of the night?
Apparently pick on Joey.
Joey's going to Waverly Hills with us. There's a whole other pizza. I don't know what it is.
Hey,
What?
you got pineapple on pizza?
Man, that's motherfucking
Banana peppers, bro.
Oh, okay. I ain't mad.
Pineapple does go on pizza.
No, it does
Oh
not.
it
shit,
does
we got a meat lovers pizza too.
Hey, no homo. I
Pineapple,
like meat.
pineapple and pizza, not meant to be.
No, it's not.
I concur.
You can put the ham on the pizza, but no pineapple.
No.
You can slap a mean pressed ham on this pizza and I'll eat it.
Pineapple goes on pizza.
When?
Wait,
Just
what?
saying.
Yeah.
As long as you got ham, Hawaiian pizza.
Yeah, if
It's
the
good.
pizza goes bad,
It's probably the same guy that puts on one sock, one shoe, and then the next sock and the next shoe.
No, I put
Or
on
the
both
same
socks
guy
and the
that
shoes.
accepts penis in his mouth.
That's fucked up.
all right, guys. There's a story.
Of a man named Dwayne. Where you at, Joey? I thought we was.
Who likes pineapples on his pizza and he's gay?
I'm not saying I get
He'll take
pineapple
your
on my
pee
pizza.
pee
I'm
all
just
in
saying,
his poop shoe.
Somebody has pineapple on a pizza and I'm eating it.
I ain't eating it as pineapple.
Don't bother me.
There's only one reason to eat pineapple.
Damn.
Look, I'll agree that pineapple
Because
can
it
go on a pizza.
Helps your vocal cords.
Does it?
Sure.
It does actually. When I was performing a lot and I would lose my voice, the acidity in the pineapple's something stupid like 500 times more effective on like the itchy, scratchy throat from like a cold or cough than just over-the-counter cough medicine.
Just Google why men should eat pineapple, and you'll be all right.
That's cool.
And blueberries.
It helps the women.
Because GHB is for the women.
You'll never get whiskey dick if you eat blueberries before you go out.
Well,
Give this man a medal.
being that this is Kentucky, we drink bourbon round here. I don't drink bourbon.
Bourbon whiskey, though. It still gives you
I
whiskey
know,
dick.
but I'm trying to put on. for
Sorry,
the
Mom,
state.
if you're listening to this.
Shout out to Kentucky.
That's what I was doing. I was brainstorming. I was like, all right.
And shout out to Zachary's mother. I miss you. I haven't seen you in a while. Like and subscribe to our podcast.
Just don't listen to it.
Just rate, comment, and subscribe, please. Parents of us, do not listen. And parents, you
should
should
probably go at the beginning of the podcast before we get to all this shit.
You should listen to the part before we start talking about anything.
Read the description and leave it at that.
Yeah, I need to update the description. I did update our logo this week.
I don't understand it.
All right, well, I'm about to break it down.
He's gonna break it down.
He has a full-on meaning to it.
There
He
is
does.
So
there is
everybody
meaning.
knows his meaning but me.
He's
Yeah,
got-
maybe
he's
if
got
you
it
hadn't quit and left us,
written- he's got it written down too.
straight up. This is when I was designing this.
Are we putting our hands out for money? That's what I was like, dang, it's come down to that. Like our $1 million dream came out to panhandling.
We were on a $20 budget, so
We're out of money.
Speaking of which, y'all owe me money because we just re-upped for the month.
Well,
Hit that GoFundMe,
you got Venmo.
Kickstarter.
this was a $12 box of donuts.
Joey's trying to barter his monthly payment with donuts. All right, so when I was sitting here thinking, man, our logo looks like shit. We need a new logo.
Our logo looked good, man.
Our logo looked like shit.
It was pretty sweet.
It looked like shit.
It looked
But-
like a $20 budget logo.
True.
That's very true.
But
Very true.
it was our logo, so it was cool that it looked like shit. But nevertheless, it looked like shit. So here I am, pondering possibilities of a new logo in my own mind. And I'm like, huh. And then it hit me. I was like, yo, I've got it. So, if you look at the logo, GHB listed on the left, we are handing you our opinions and our offering of common day events. Shut up.
It looks like we're handing them explicit content.
Which we
Well, that's
are.
true too.
So we're handing you this explicit content in the form of $1 Million Dream, $20 budget, the podcast.
Now go hit that GoFundMe page, motherfucker.
Whoa.
We really don't have a GoFundMe page,
We
but
should start one up.
the money that we spent on pizza and donuts today, we may need to start one because that we just overdrew our $20.
That's more than
budget.
$20 budget.
Shit.
Well, it's been a good year. It's been a good run.
It's been
See
a
y'all
good
January
3
1st.
weeks.
We'll see you next season.
Shit.
When we get tax returns.
Tax returns and profit sharing.
Just ask for cash for Christmas.
Hey, my birthday's next week.
Hey,
Any of my family members listening? Tuck a $5 bill in the card.
or pay for our subscription.
Or pay for our subscription.
That'd be nice.
That'd be sweet.
I'd appreciate it.
Or if there are any sponsors out there that want to be like, hey, read this shit for us and we'll pay your subscription, we're down. I don't care what it is. Butterfingers, Jordans, Krispy Kreme,
Plan B.
Plan B. We talk more shit than pro-lifers at abortion clinics. None of us here at GHB support abortion.
No.
But I did get a 50% off kickboxing coupon in the mail for some odd reason.
What?
That was a joke.
I got a Speedy Rewards card.
Is that a joke too?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. This man got a speedy. Where are your car keys at?
Yeah, it's on his keys.
Nah, it's O'Reilly's.
Oh,
Yeah. Hey, if O'Reilly's wants to sponsor us, we'll offer like a 15% discount on spark plugs or something.
how can we offer a discount? Don't they have
Yeah,
to
they
tell
have
us
to
what
be
the
the one to do
discount
it.
is?
I mean, we could tell them.
Like, hey, you should offer our listeners.
Don't give a fuck what else is going on with your car, but you need a spark plug? 15% off.
You need a spot mirror? I got you.
If
You
you,
need
need,
a- You
a
need
Christmas tree air freshener,
you need a hand that hangs from your rear view mirror with explicit content on it.
we got you.
t-shirts coming soon.
We have O.J. Simpson gloves as our logo.
Does the glove fit though?
Dang.
That glove did not fit, Joey.
I know.
But that's us. Look, it's us handing you our opinions on current things. And since it is explicit, I'm not going to lie. At first, I designed a fist like punching at you, but then when I laid the explicit content over the fist,
It looks like massive fisting.
not just that, but it distorted the words. So it was like exploited continents and shit, the way the letters
Fuck,
distorted.
If you had a fist and it said explicit, oh my god.
It wasn't
I'm
an
like, oh,
upside
shit.
down, upward
No,
moving
Plan
fist.
B would definitely.
what is-
We're not
sponsor us.
talking about your last, prostate exam.
I mean, it makes sense. What's GHB stand for again?
Very true.
Stuff.
Giving hands, bastards. What we got?
Well, you know what, Joey?
What?
Fuck off. I worked hard on that logo.
Did you 3D image your hand yourself?
You want to see the other logo I came up with and what else I 3D imaged?
Not if you
Nope.
want us to promote that.
I'll give you a hint. It's my dick.
Let me guess. The words explicit and all that didn't match up on that one either.
Nah, it had too much room left over.
Oh shit. Ladies, he's taken.
Happily taken.
Alright. It's getting kind of weird. New context. What's
New
next?
topic. Jake, show them that video you pulled up the other day at work.
Shit. I got a video to show you too that I pulled up at work yesterday.
But nobody else can see the video.
Right.
Trust me, we couldn't put this out.
What?
You wouldn't want us to.
It grossed Jake out.
Yeah. To put it that way,
It grossed him
That takes a lot.
out. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
it was.
messed up.
Probably don't want to see it then.
because apparently Jake is the most fucked up in the mind individual.
In this room, yeah.
My very first day, this man showed me
Cake
cake
farts.
farts.
Shout out to cake farts though. Hey, and if anybody
And
knows
Fruit Loop poop shoot.
Yeah.
if anybody knows the creator of that video, can you please find out for me if the cake was warm or not? That's all I want to know. All right.
Probably watch Two Girls, One Cup all the time, too.
I gotta turn the volume down. I've got Zach and
Say,
Joey
hi guys.
watching a video.
Is she Russian?
I don't know.
No,
Wait
is that
for
a
it.
Q-tip?
Wait for it. Is it a
No.
Q-tip? No.
It is not.
Gonna start smoking.
No one knows.
It's not
Don't
over.
say she blows smoke rings out her veg.
No. Just wait.
Is she gonna have is there gonna be a turd?
What? What orifice do you think that is?
Yeah.
I see it now. There's a lot of smoke. Why is it making lip? Oh, is it a tongue? Oh, God. What the fuck? I should just pucker.
Zach has absolutely nothing to say.
Hey,
What the fuck did I just watch?
I don't know.
hey.
And
I'm
where
gonna
the
be
fuck
real.
do you find this shit?
Twitter.
I don't want to know.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Who you be following on Twitter?
I'm not gonna name his name, but he's a famous drummer for a famous band.
That's gross.
I think we may have to cut the podcast at 29 minutes this week because 50% of them are scarred for the rest of the night.
Yeah, what y'all?
Man.
Bet y'all ain't going home having sex later.
I mean, I might.
That wasn't gonna happen anyway, so
Dang.
she gonna be asleep.
Oh,
Some of us have to work. Sorry.
some of us have to work as well.
Just later in the week.
Some of us don't schedule 7:30 runs whenever somebody gets off at 7 o'clock.
Wait, what?
We
What?
asked if 7:30 worked for everybody.
I get off at 7 o'clock. It takes me about 30 minutes to get home. And then approximately 16 minutes to get over here.
Why don't you just come straight here?
Because I drive a company vehicle.
So?
Oh,
I don't promote things.
fair enough.
Fair enough. All right. So, now to kind of stick to the same topic of the video you two just watched.
Oh, shit.
Bill motherfucking Cosby.
There's no what? There ain't no way he had any part of that. I mean, he might, but
He did some fucked up shit, but damn.
No,
how
I'm
did
saying. How
is
did
that the whole video?
No.
Like,
What?
did we watch like the worst part of it?
No, I that's where me and him stopped.
yeah, we
we
stopped.
didn't make it past that point.
Once
either.
it started coming out, we're like, nope,
How
we're
you
done.
flip that inside out?
We gotta go back to work.
I
Donkey
believe
dicks.
it's called prolapse. It's where your innards become outards.
Did you Google that shit?
Right. You look that up.
Maybe.
Probably did.
So, Bill Cosby sentenced to 3 to 10 years.
That's just for one count, isn't it?
No, I think that was overall.
That was
I
overall.
think that's all he got charged with was one count because everything else had passed the what am I thinking? The
statute of limitation.
Yeah.
bam, thank you. I was thinking about that pizza still.
Yeah, there's some crimes, if it really happened, I don't think there should be a statute of limitation.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. I mean, just because it's past a certain amount of time doesn't mean that it didn't still happen.
Oh, absolutely. It doesn't mean the person that it happened to isn't still living with all the shit that they've gone through their whole life because of it.
Now, I mean, and everybody wants to turn it into this shit or that shit or whatever the case is. I mean, bottom line, it doesn't matter. Why?
What did I miss?
Did somebody, Joey just, long
we
story.
I almost died.
He about lit his face on fire.
It doesn't matter, white, black, Mexican, Asian. Like, if you have the audacity to do something like that to someone, I don't give a fuck who you are, what your status in the world is. I mean, look at Harvey Weinstein. He's about to get drilled. And what was he, the head of Fox, maybe?
Oh, the news dude?
Les Moonves?
I can't think of his name.
You're thinking Harvey Weinstein. But he was like with the head, like, fuck. I want to say it was ABC. What the fuck channel does Big Brother come on? Is that ABC?
No idea. I don't
No
watch
idea.
Big Brother.
Kelsey watches it. But he was like, but as long as people have been in positions of power, this type of shit is going on.
Yeah.
It doesn't make
And
it right.
The only bad thing is, for the ones that it really happened to,
That's horrible.
yes. And the problem is you
100%.
have, even if it's just a small percentage of the women coming out, seeing, I can make $1 off this or whatever, and they're lying about it,
That
makes
it-
everybody doubt the ones that it really happened to. And, you, I don't know, you can't,
You would think they're just wanting attention.
yeah, especially when it's
could've
somebody,
really happened.
somebody gets to a point of power and all of a sudden now they're coming out about it. You don't know if it really happened or not, and you don't want to question the girl because
Then
something
you're
really,
an insensitive asshole.
well, not even that, just if it really did happen, you want the women to still come forward about it.
Oh yeah, but more women
the
are going to
ones-
be timid to come
yeah.
forward if it just gets pushed to the side. And I think for a long time, it has been pushed to the side.
Yeah. Oh, and I agree. But I
mean-
think also we need to make sure, the backstory on stuff is real before we hit media with everything nowadays too.
Not just like an accusation right off the bat.
Yeah. If I came out and said, so and so did this, we're in a nation that you're innocent until proven guilty. But right
Are we,
now,
though?
it seems more you're guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah.
Boom. Case closed.
Guilty.
It's like Cristiano Ronaldo's part of it now.
Who's
It
not
just,
part of
it
it?
just said like accused of, and
The
it's like, all right, you're
Illuminati's
accused
part
of it.
of
But it's
it?
like you're saying,
D-Wayne
Yeah.
tried to touch
why
me where
put
I
it out
pee?
there until you
Well,
know
especially
facts?
especially these people of power and famous, you come out about it, whether it's true or not, as much as they put it on the media before we find out if it's true or not, their career could already be ruined, their family life could already be ruined over it.
Yeah.
And then if it comes out that it didn't happen, you can't go back and repair all that.
Yeah, it's already been done.
Yeah. I mean, before, I think they need to take it all serious and everything, but I also feel like they need to, make sure it's a real accusation before before they put it on the news.
Yeah.
It's a little stuffy in the $20 budget studio. We had to open a window.
Squeaky ass window.
But no, I agree.
Hey, shout out to all the girls that are affected by this, that have to be put on blast, and just came out up front and admitted to something that and it truly happened. Because it takes a lot of guts for somebody to come up like that.
Well,
No,
not all of them want to be blasted on the news about it either.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have
Right.
to.
Because it's
As a victim, they shouldn't be plastering them all over the news either.
Right.
No,
I mean, it's crazy because everybody's just getting accused of it.
no, I mean, yeah, and
It's like those stupid presidential...
I mean, it's so crazy. Caitlyn Jenner saying Bruce Jenner touched her 30 years ago.
What the fuck?
I mean, like, it's
Did
that
she say
ridiculous.
What? Did she say that?
No.
That's
No,
bullshit.
he's saying that's how ridiculous it is, though.
Ah.
for real, you playing though, right?
What are you looking at me like that for?
Joey's mind is blown. I mean,
the bad thing is about it, you don't know today's day and age with the news what to believe and what not to believe, and who ran and wrote a story
Fake
about
news.
it before they got all the information about it.
oh yeah, because I mean, journalists will tell you, well, if I don't get it on the front page first,
Somebody
my
else's.
competition will.
Yeah.
Right or wrong,
Yeah.
it's gonna be on that front page.
And anything to do with celebrities, it's blown way up and out of proportion.
It's just like those political things where they try to put your opponent down. They just...
Dragging
Yeah,
people through the mud.
they mostly just pull out a bunch of lies out their ass just to try to make somebody feel down so you get the vote. In a
Yeah.
sense.
They'll take something real small and blow it into something really big,
Right.
where only a portion of it's true.
Right.
I mean, yeah, but again, though, just like people using positions of power to get what they want, smut throwing has been part of politics as long as politics have been around. I mean, George Bush used to smoke weed. Barack Obama used to smoke weed.
George Bush doesn't like black people.
Quote by Kanye.
Yeah, not by me. Actually, I don't care.
I mean, I'd say it's definitely an issue with, any stage of power. I mean,
Right. And
you're
exactly.
famous, you're
Whether
you're
you're
high power in politics, you're a priest in the church, and with all the little kids that they've molested over the years, and those are the hardest ones to me because you have a little kid that
is taught to trust in the church.
you're supposed to trust in the church, and the priest is the highest power of the church, and you do whatever they ask of you and everything, and then especially 30, 40 years ago, kids didn't come out about that stuff to their parents because it wasn't taken care of like it is today.
I also don't think in today's times
Joey's having problems over here tonight.
I also don't think in today's times the church is as prominent a fixture in everyday society as it was 30, 40 years ago.
But to find out, that the church, especially like Pennsylvania, they found hundreds of pages of stuff that proves that they've known about this stuff for years.
Oh, yeah.
And they've just hidden it away and moved priests around and, just to quiet everybody up.
I can't remember.
All they want to do is pay somebody off so that they'll shut their mouth. And
I can't remember what it was, but there was a priest. I want to say it was somewhere in Kentucky. I may be wrong. I don't remember the guy's name or the parish or anything like that. They moved him like 5 different fucking times.
Is it the one that's in prison now?
No, they winded up moving his ass back overseas somewhere.
There's
I
been
believe.
a couple of those.
But it's like, hold up. 5 fucking... like, I'm thinking, you found out that this person touched a child inappropriately? You probably should have shot him the first time.
That, or I mean...
Not moved him to a different parish where he could do the shit 4 more times.
Yeah. Get him away from...
You should have just shot him.
You know, calling the
Bam.
police and, you know, charging him with something.
Something like that.
You
You,
know.
are not a holy man at this point.
Yeah. And they just move him to keep the face of the church. Well, to me,
Right.
the face of the church is the Catholic Church is in more trouble now than it ever has been because they hid it for so long. Had they done something
shit.
about it, you know, a lot of these priests would probably second guess before doing that stuff. And
And I mean, both of us were raised Catholic. So, and we didn't hear about that shit as kids.
No. But because nobody came out about it.
Exactly.
And I mean, I'm kind of biased on it because my uncle is one of the kids that, and thank God the priest is in prison now. But you know, they moved that priest around multiple times, and I mean, it's just the way they treat it is, it's fucked up.
But that's the thing. There's government, but let's be real. As far as the Catholic religion goes, the church outweighs the government. The archdiocese and all that has more pull with what happens in Catholic-based issues than the local government, I'd say.
Well, and then you know another hard part about it is they take these to trial. They don't they want to settle on no prison time and blah 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 blah.
He's a holy man.
Yeah, and then you take it to a jury and everything, and a lot of times it's hard to get a jury
to convict a holy man.
Convict a priest because, like in my uncle's instance, it was in a small town, and
right,
a lot of us, it's a very Catholic small town,
exactly,
and a lot of us didn't think it would ever happen because a lot of these people go to church that are on the jury. It's hard to find somebody in that town.
God-fearing people.
Yeah, and luckily they found him guilty, and he's had another guy that ended up settling outside of court on it, and he got a couple more years. But I mean, it's after 2 years he goes up for probation for molesting 2 guys while they were kids, and they denied his probation, but the max he's going to serve is 7 years,
which is fucked up.
Yeah,
because at the end of the day, there's still 2 people that have to carry that with them for the rest of their life. Now, I mean, I know your uncle is doing well for himself. He's still in Texas.
Yeah,
he's doing real well for himself. But regardless, that's something that's still gonna be carried with him for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
So, I think that they probably should have just shot him.
I feel like
this took a really dark turn
because it's holy. They feel like they're gonna pay for it in the long run when they're dead. They're gonna burn in hell for what they've done. They've already tainted their soul.
But
in better words, even though right now they're not getting the punishment that everybody thinks is deserved and needed, they feel like it's gonna get paid off in the long run.
Yeah, but average.
It sucks. I mean, I don't.
But had I done something like that,
dude, your ass would have.
I'd be treated completely different in
they'd
the
have
court
stuck your
system
ass
on it. Well, and I also don't have $1 billion profiting church behind me,
right?
Paying for the best, defense lawyer in the state, and every time I got to go to court, he shows up and represents me. And
so exactly. So, like I said, if just an average Joe, no pun intended, Joseph.
I'm pretty average.
You're gonna get thrown in the middle of general population where your ass probably isn't gonna survive prison.
Well, he did for a little while.
Oh shit!
He got beat up a few times. So.
Speaking of that shit, Kelsey was reading me this article before you all got here, in Hardin County, there is a suspected serial killer on the loose, going around killing registered sex offenders and pedophiles, and I'm like, oh. Are they mad? I'm like, dang.
They might be affected though.
Who?
Whoever's out there killing.
Yeah.
They might have been affected by pedophiles.
No, that's what I'm saying. But
And that's probably why they're out doing it, getting payback for all the shit they've done with their whole life.
The Hardin County PD is currently in search of him. Like, shit, let him go. Now, if he starts killing people that are innocent and, whatever, but if he's just on a pedophile run, hey, let him go. Let him do his thing.
The only downside to, if he's just going off the sex offender list or something is, there's people on sex offender lists that just took a piss, on the side of the building, and they're too close to a school at 2 a.m.
And some people are wrongfully accused.
Park or something.
True.
Yeah.
Because there's some salty people out there who want to ruin somebody's life. And what better way to do that than put them on a sex offender's list?
Right. I mean, that's happened more than one time. What was it? That college or that number one prospect football player? Some bitch said that he raped her and did like 6 years in prison, lost all hopes of the NFL and college. And then she's like, yeah, so I lied. We're cool though, right?
But she should
be
prosecuted.
Clear.
She should be prosecuted for that.
Oh, yeah, perjury, 100%. Yeah.
But see, that's the problem is you got the few out there like that do that, and it ruins, the credibility of it
other people.
For the ones that it really has happened to.
Oh yeah. So we somehow circumnavigated back to the Me Too movement. We went down a rabbit hole on that one, folks. A very dark, long rabbit hole, but we're back.
So
the moral is, if it didn't happen, don't say it happened.
How do y'all feel about legalizing weed?
100% for it.
I'm for it.
I'm mixed feelings about it.
Why?
I know. Excuse me. I know that there are medical benefits to it.
Please don't say it's a gateway drug.
I don't think it's a gateway drug.
Thank you.
I think alcohol is more of a gateway drug.
No, absolutely.
I mean,
alcohol is more harmful than weed. In my opinion.
I was more prone to doing dumb shit while I was drunk, when I was drinking all the time, than ever when I smoked a joint.
Yeah.
Did we still do some dumb shit?
I mean, absolutely,
probably,
but nothing.
But majority of it was midnight runs.
Well, when you smoke weed, it's not going to get you angry. I can't say I've ever seen somebody smoke weed and the effect to them was, I'm ready to fight.
You obviously never seen somebody spill their bong.
Okay. Well,
that's different,
that's
Joey.
Different, But, I mean... I
shit.
Know. To me, when you smoke weed, you smoke too much, you're ready for bed. You drink too much, and there's a lot of stupid shit you can do, and you're not going to remember it the next day.
My feelings on it being mixed is, like, working in the environment that I work in. I get it. Like, people drink and go to work. I was notorious for it in my day, which is just as dangerous. But I'm not trying to be around all this machinery and moving tools and moving parts and the dude next to me. And I don't know, they're like, oh, well, there's different kinds of... That doesn't stop them.
Yeah, and I don't think it's, they're going to have to come out with something, though, to, like a breathalyzer where...
Well, that's like in Colorado, which I learned from my some state-mandated classes I had to take. Like in states where it's legal, like if you get pulled over, say you smoked a joint 2 weeks ago and you get pulled over and that cop is like, I'm going to drug test you, and THC is present in your system, they can charge you with a DUI.
Yeah.
In states where it's recreationally legal, there's a different test they administer, and I can't remember the name of the chemical, but it's only present when you are under the influence. So I get it. They would have to do a different kind of test.
Yeah, you can't
But-
just do a drug test and
No,
see if it's in their piss.
because if it's recreationally legal,
Yeah, but can't they mouth swab you though? How long is a mouth swab?
a couple days though.
Is it
Yeah.
a couple days?
So I mean, like you
it's a
smoked the night
specific. It's a
before.
blood test that they have to do, and this certain chemical is only present while you are under the influence.
I don't think that I should have to be prone to getting stabbed by needles every time everybody thinks I'm high.
because you're naturally slow moving anyway.
Yeah. And usually dazed and confused.
That's called Down syndrome and dumb.
Dang.
Can't say that.
I'm just
Right.
playing, man.
God.
I'm just
I'm
playing.
appreciate it at other places.
Hey,
Shit.
I appreciate
My
you.
after school program
That's
don't
why I
even
made
fucking
you
support me.
That's what. Shut up, man. That's why I made you the commander in chief.
That means I'm a leader.
Yeah.
Nice.
The ranks
Of this group. Well,
Damn, smartest kid in the dumb class. It goes
pretty dumb.
me, you.
nah, if I'm commander in chief, I'm top dog.
Yeah, but
You done said it.
It's true.
what's below?
Remove
commander?
this hand off our logo.
What is? All right, I retract previous statement. I'm the commander in chief.
Dang.
Joey is vice commander in chief.
Okay, I can dig it.
Zach is vice commander in chief. Dwayne is
Just
the
guy that shows
Googler.
up.
Dwayne is the Googler and event planner of GHB Incorporated.
So you planning our trip to Waverly?
No,
Sorry,
We
was
need a new
booked.
event
I'm
planner.
not the
It was
greatest
booked
event
that
planner
day.
in the world.
It was booked. Yeah, he made us forget Joey one day.
Right.
No,
It was
I
like,
didn't know. No,
we're gonna pick
look,
pick you up and go to Golf Galaxy. Oh wait, he's like, all right, I'm outside. He's like, I'm pulling up. I'm like, okay. I look out the window. Boom, ain't nobody there. I get a picture and they're sitting outside Golf Galaxy waiting on me. Like, what kind of shit is that?
No, see, y'all motherfuckers kept talking during work.
Weak ass planner.
Changing
I
the
just
plan.
turned his mic off.
Weak ass planner.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
But y'all kept talking at work, changing the plan. How am I supposed to keep up with shit if y'all keep changing it and I'm not around to know?
Read your text messages
It wasn't in a text message. Y'all were talking
could have been.
verbally.
verbally,
If it wasn't in text, it didn't happen.
right?
Exactly.
I was under the impression y'all were picking me up.
I was under the impression
That was
he
in
there.
that was in text. I always want to stress somebody out.
Word.
So what about this weed deal? Like, are we all for legalizing it or no?
I'm for it.
I'm 50-50.
I mean, I
man.
was 50-50, but
Under certain
I'm 100%,
I get what you're saying.
I'm 100% medicinal.
I
But
get
I
what
think
you're
there
saying.
needs to
I
be
don't.
stricter guidelines on medicinal as far as, oh, my back hurts. Here, go get a doobie.
I would rather work next to somebody high as a kite on weed than I would next to somebody that drinks.
You did it every day.
I know I have.
9 times out of 10, somebody's more focused smoking weed.
And well,
The room's spinning when you're drunk.
you know what? I'm not going to name drop. I'm going to keep my mouth closed.
Yeah, but
He's the 10th one. The person that I'm thinking. Either way, I'm 50-50 on it. I think medicinally, I'm for it 100% medicinally. Recreationally, I'm a little bit more skeptical about it.
yeah, but what's gonna stop somebody like right now smoking weed?
Nothing.
That is somebody that's gonna drink on the job.
I mean, it's this.
You work.
I'll be honest. I think that marijuana could be a huge help in our current pain pill or heroin and opioid issue. But then
Apparently,
again,
CBD oil's already helping with that a little bit. Not as much,
But
but
again,
it's starting
that-
to make its way.
that falls under medicinal. Instead of, oh well, here, take this pill to get you off of this other pill. Oh shit! By the
You're
way,
gonna be
now
addicted
you're
to that
addicted
pill
to
now.
that pill that insurance doesn't cover. So to get a prescription of, it's like 600 bones.
Which is more than your heroin, so.
Right. So you might as well just go do the fucking heroin. I think the drug issue, especially in Kentucky,
You can't say weed is a drug. It's not a drug.
I will argue that with this. Okay? Allow me to argue that with this. Now, back in the good old days, around Kentucky, if you're from Kentucky, you know about Kentucky and the marijuana industry. There's a Kentucky legend currently sitting in a federal penitentiary for marijuana cultivation.
Roughly 186 tons.
Roughly.
It's not much.
182. But
Right.
it was
Come on,
182
Google it.
tons.
What am I googling?
Oh, so are you listening?
What podcast you
Dang.
on, man?
I did a
Shit.
Jake.
Man, look. Fuck off. But anyway. Shit, I lost my train of thought. Now,
Look, I'm just saying.
Kentucky legend. Johnny Boone.
Oh, nice.
Yes, sir. Free Johnny. Hashtag.
Supposed to say hashtag first. You
Dummy.
done fucked it up.
I'm dyslexic, bro. Fuck off.
Hey, I don't want to be a leader no more.
I know. I should have known better when I asked you what headlight was out last night.
Man, fuck off. All right, so anyway, what I'm saying is this. Back in the good old days when marijuana cultivation took over, you know, a huge part of Marion County, Kentucky, it was natural. They were crossbred. Nowadays, the hybridization, the chemicals that have to be used to reach these THC contents can consider them as a semi-synthetic, which is why the government is having such a hard time with this. Should we legalize it? Should we not legalize it? Because it's no longer all natural. You could not take the shit that they're growing in specifically built grow rooms and grow environments, plant that shit in the ground, and it grow.
They do it in California.
But they're not growing that same
I bet
shit.
you they could here. We got the perfect land for growing
Because
weed.
we're on the same latitude as other places that grow mass quantities, like Afghanistan, which was also another secret figured out by the same said Kentucky legend. But I don't. Maybe. Do I think they might be able to? Would it be as strong? No. There's no way it would be as strong. Because there's not as much control over the growing.
What's this got to do with legalizing it?
The reason that you said you can't consider it a drug.
You
Well,
can't.
I mean, back in the
And
day,
I
I'll
said
give you this.
I'll argue that to an extent. Is it still a plant? Yes. Does it still grow from dirt? Yes. Is it majority natural? Yes. But there are synthetic properties.
Yeah,
of it.
like mixing it with bat shit.
That
Well,
would still
and
make it natural.
I
I mean,
kinda.
your weed today is around 30% THC.
Where
and
as
you
what-
got the oils that can be up in the 90s. You know, it's
Where-
a whole lot stronger. I'll
as
give you
back
that.
in the day, the shit that
3% was
Tonto
great.
and John Smith was passing around the first Thanksgiving was like 3%
It's called
hemp.
that dirt weed. That shit was brown.
The downtown Charlie Brown.
So I mean, there's valid arguments either way on it. Like I'm one of those guys. Like I'm not running to the forefront to support it. If they legalize it, I still wouldn't smoke. I at this point in my life, I have no desire to.
I probably would.
I'd smoke it once. I'd go and just find the funkiest looking shit in the shop and buy it and smoke it, and that'd be it.
I know that bitch in the video smoke it with her vag. I saw that.
Shit
you
was
think
gross.
And then she'd try to poke it out.
Do you think that she got the same euphoria as inhaling it normally?
Could have got there faster.
Is that considered secondhand smoke?
Is that thing blowed out like the elastic on a fat kid's tube sock? Yes. So, like I said, I'm not one that's like running to the forefront. Oh, we need to legalize it. We need to legalize it. Are there instances where I think legalizing it for certain things would be good? Yes, absolutely. But I'm also not one of those people that are running to the forefront like, no, it's the devil's plant. We better not legalize that shit. I'm not saying that either. I'm one of them guys that's in the background like, yo, I see both sides of it.
I'm just saying.
I can dig.
I don't want to go into religion.
What you putting down.
I don't want to go into religion.
Again.
You can break man's law, but not necessarily break God's law.
But there is a story. I'm not going to say names because I don't want to go into religion.
Would you spit it out? Sorry.
He walked up and was talking to a burning bush. Okay.
True.
And the bush was talking back to him. Is that a nice plant that we're trying to legalize? And dude was just high as a kite and
high as Barbie kites on starry nights.
Probably higher, because I don't know that
high
reference.
is Martian farts.
Oh.
How's that? Martian farts? Is that high enough?
No.
Intergalactic orgies?
No, maybe.
I mean,
I think they should legalize it.
Plant.
I mean, it probably got more to say than D-Wayne right now.
True.
Man, I'm just listening. Y'all the ones going back and forth. I'm just sitting there listening.
D-Wayne's
I think they should
word
legalize
count
it.
through all 3 episodes can be calculated under 100 words.
Probably. Y'all just keep talking, so I sit back and listen. Fuck
I mean,
it.
what's your take on it?
Rolling.
I mean, I'm all for it. I grew up around it. I
Rolling
don't see no
on this
problem with it. I've been up
podcast.
around alcoholics, potheads, and everything.
So would you take
So-
drinking over smoking?
No, I take smoking over drinking. It's to me, I think you act completely different.
I agree.
I've been around drunks where I've seen brothers fight each other and tear up a whole house.
All right.
Every family member I've been around that smoked weed, they just sit back, pass one around, and
All right,
call
so-
it a day.
Hear me out on this. I'm just kidding.
So where you going, Joey?
Hear me out though. How can you judge a plant as a drug, but you can put pesticides in cereal and make that okay? Because there's a new study that's talking about all this pesticides and all this stuff in your cereal. I mean, your
It's
cereal
not just cereal; it's your foods too.
Yeah, like, and I get it. It's grain. They got to control insects in the field. But I mean, think about it.
It's more harmful.
It's more harmful to eat a bowl of Captain Crunch than it is to smoke a fat old doobie. Riddle me that.
Legalize 2020.
Come on, Trump. Do your thing.
Sooner.
You probably get more votes and more support, if you know what I mean, if you just say yes to the green.
But what I'm saying is this.
Holler at your boy.
What I'm saying is this.
Look.
Think back to the days.
Look, did you hear me?
No.
How can you say that it's not a drug or it is a drug or whatever when they're allowed to put pesticides in cereal, man?
I didn't say that it was. I said I can see the argumental side of it.
Why?
Because of the synthetic properties of
I get what he's
I
saying,
mean, synthetic, yeah. I mean,
but that's the way it's going, though. Everybody wants the stronger strand.
you're not going to sit here and tell me right now that these dabs
So
and these
I
oils
get what he's
and this
saying.
but that's
wax
not weed.
is natural.
That's not weed.
But they sell them at the same dispensaries.
I don't care. You can make dabs,
I know.
but I'm in hash and all that. But I'm talking about straight weed. Like, hit me with the Reggie. I'm good.
Holler at Reginald.
Hello.
I mean, I get it, but I think that for them to legalize it nationwide, it's gonna set us back a very, very long time because it's gonna take us back to the days of early distilling.
You know
The
how much.
taxes keep going up. The taxes keep going up. Then nobody can afford to grow it.
Then we'll
or
dump
make
all the
it.
weed in the port and we'll start over. Like they did the tea.
Have a
The
have
Boston,
a weed party.
We'll have the Kentucky weed
party.
Water. Yeah.
Party.
The Kentucky weed water.
Yeah.
Is that bong water? I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm not one that's running to the
And I
forefront.
think they need
for
to
or
legalize it
against
federally too, and not just do state-wise.
Right, because these motherfuckers are just sitting over here with warehouses full of cash because banks won't accept it because banks are federal institutions.
Yeah.
Well, it's
You
not
know
just
how
that.
much
You can be
money-
following state law to the T. The federal agent can just roll up and be like, well, we're arresting you. Like, it's just, I mean, they got to have a reason to do it, but
Well,
I'm just saying.
under federal law, they have a reason.
Well, yeah, I guess. But I think that's dumb. Like, why should state and federal be different to certain aspects in that way?
But I feel like it should be treated as alcohol. You're not supposed to drink on the job. You're not supposed to be high on the job. If you want to go home and blaze up because you get off at 3 o'clock and it's 4:20 and you're hyped, I mean, why not? I mean, you ain't doing nothing to hurt nobody. I bet you crime rate will probably slow down unless you got these little junkies. But I mean, you can get a little 10 sack, you know, more than you can get some
I think crime,
needles or
I
anything.
think crime rates would. And the fact is, you got people in jail spending more time over drug charges than
And
somebody
rape
with
or
murder.
And then you got
Johnny
you
Boom.
got people that's wanting to hand, like, the government's handing junkies clean needles.
And yeah,
They should hand
But-
potheads clean pipes.
They should hand us
But
rolling
it's like-
papers.
that's why jails are so overcrowded, because you got everybody in there over these petty little drug charges when you got
Right,
worse
you
things
got-
out there that spend less time.
You've got people spending 20 years in prison over a plant that in many states is now legal,
And you got me.
but they were indicted on federal charges.
I mean, you got. I'm not gonna say me, but you got people smoking, and then getting all paranoid and scared that something's gonna happen. Whenever, if it was legal, you wouldn't have to worry about that. Like
Don't
like
worry.
last night, if I was high as a fucking kite, I wouldn't worry about the
Be
damn
happy.
door opening. Okay. If I was drunk, I probably wouldn't carry
If
it.
you were high, it might have scared you even more.
I mean, maybe.
What the hell was on this weed?
Help.
But that's
gonna
because
find
you didn't
yourself
buy it
a
at a
chicken
store.
coop.
You would have had to buy it from Joe Schmo on the side of the road.
What Cat Williams say? What is this?
I don't want death.
Damn, we over an hour.
We are over an hour, but we've been having good conversation, so you don't stop until the party is over.
You probably just made it over saying that statement.
Nah, I just noticed how long we've been going.
We've been going pretty good.
Doesn't seem like
I
that
mean,
long.
I can talk about weed all day, but I mean, I just want our listeners to understand that
You've eaten
I'm
half of
for
a
it.
box of donuts while you're talking.
I had 2 donuts. I had 2 donuts. Hey, sugar does more harm than weed. Diabetes.
Weed does also do harm.
To what?
Getting fat.
Not
Your
for real.
lungs.
The munchies.
No, it doesn't do nothing to your lungs for real.
Actually, if you
It's
are an ex-smoker and smoke one joint, I don't know if it's a day or a week or whatever, it actually helps clean out your
Yeah.
lungs.
Oh, I ain't
And
seen
it
that
had-
study.
And they said something
Because
about-
growing up, they always said what one joint was like 10 cigarettes or something.
Yeah,
Everything changes all the time.
that's the
Yeah.
government trying to regulate you.
what was that shit? Did you all ever see that drug awareness commercial where dude smoked
Limp
a
dick.
joint and blew his fucking brains
Oh.
out? It's like, I don't remember that side effect.
Well, the big thing with cigarettes, they didn't add all the additives in it and shit. They're still not going to be good for you, but they're going to be nowhere near
It's more the
as
the
bad
heat
for you.
of the smoke that's
Now,
bad for you.
If they start the whole shit where they put rat poisoning or they drop filters or whatever on weed, then yeah, I'll say it's a drug and get it out of my life.
When they grow it in the ground, dry it, and sell it to you.
I mean,
That's
Or-
what it was. the
or
way
grow it in
originally
a pot of
was.
rock.
like get you like straight up.
Not that I know how to do it, but
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty legit, but
Hydroponics, man.
mhm,
Learned that shit in college.
nice.
What college you go to? Amsterdam Institution of Pot Growing, Cheech?
Nah, man.
Nah.
I took
It was
a strong, I
biology.
took a strong botany class.
He took a class in the streets.
In these streets,
In
none
these
of us
streets.
have street credit. All right,
How come
boys.
this one's all tight? Look at this one.
That's the
why
one.
this one all tight?
That's the one that the
and
donut
this one all
maker
blown out.
did not
Dang.
stick his dick in. You didn't want none of this pizza?
I mean, yeah, but I ain't trying to get it right now.
My bad.
I'm
Fuck.
sitting on the couch. It's far away.
The futon.
The dog nuts are beside me.
You called it a couch last time. You said it was a chair. Which one is it, Joey?
I didn't say the futon.
It's a couch chair.
This bar still hurts
Kinda like
my
a
ass
couch
from
bed
episode 1.
chair.
I know
Couch
that.
bed chair. It's a couch chair.
Yeah,
A couch chair.
it's a seating device.
It's fuck it. I'm over here trying to combine words and shit. People gonna think I'm illiterate. All right, boys.
I
Well,
mean, you can't spell.
man, you know what? Fuck you, Bobby Brady. Anybody have anything else before we wrap this up? I feel like we had a strong episode, a good rebound to a mundane week 2, episode 2, whatever. I feel like we had a good one.
Yeah, I liked it.
It's pretty
It
good.
was
week.
good.
It was good. It was good. Again, as always, to everybody out there liking, subscribing, downloading, and playing our shit.
Let me hit you with one more thing.
All right.
How come over the years,
We don't even talk no more.
basically,
We
like
don't
how
even-
come your friends
how
list gets
come?
smaller?
We don't even talk
Like
no
somebody
more.
brought this up to me.
You don't even call no
No, for
more.
real, listen.
My bad.
Somebody brought this up to me today, and it kind of got me in my feels a little bit.
Because as you
So,
get
like-
older, you get smarter
So
and
like,
realize people are
2014, your stacks like this, but 2018, you got a handful of friends. Like, how come they just fall off?
stupid. That was also part of the hand. There's
Everybody-
5 fingers and
everybody
5
gets-
members of this group.
Everybody gets busy and caught up with their life.
But
Kids
even
happen,
if
jobs
that-
happen,
But look,
different
Did
schedules
somebody
happen.
Like right
just
now.
squeeze a fart out?
It's probably the chair.
It straight up sounded like somebody just...
Like
All
right
right.
now, if I look on my friends list on Facebook, I got many friends. I don't know how many, probably like.
I got like
You
9.
have many acquaintances.
I got like
Right,
900
but I'm
something
saying, like-
Facebook friends.
But who am I gonna call? Like when shit gets real, I'm not gonna call half them people.
You can call me.
Shit's
Dude,
getting,
your fucking lights keep flickering.
what's going on, man?
Joey, get out of here.
I think
Help.
maybe, I think maybe the
Shit's
light
getting-
bulb's going bad.
But for real, like
Lean on me.
look at this post. I mean, it's,
Joey, when you're not strong.
look at this. My friendships in
Actually,
recent
don't
years.
lean on me.
Look at that. I mean, you drop it from like even like 3 years ago, you might have 20 people that was your ride or dies. Now you got like
Well, you got to think,
4.
when you're younger, you're in high school, so you see hundreds of people every day, depending on the size of your high
I
school.
mean, I might not say.
And
that
then
I'm
when
the
you
smartest
graduate,
guy,
you don't see anybody. Everybody gets different jobs, different schedules. People have kids,
People move.
move,
but
I
I'm
mean,
talking
there
about
was a
like
point in
military,
time-
stuff like
5
that.
years ago, I wasn't in high school. Maybe I was kind of stupid, but I'm just saying, like, it's crazy how shit goes from like 10 to 3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, but it doesn't mean
20
you
to
can't.
4.
It don't mean you can't just hit them up every once in
Yeah,
a while
but
and try
that-
and find the time to hang out.
That's acquaintances.
Right.
Like if I'm in the hospital and I'm on my deathbed,
You know I'm
there's
coming through.
there's only a couple people I'd call that I would expect to show up.
Am I one of them?
Yeah.
Even if you didn't call me, I'll be there.
Yeah,
How would you know?
some way, somehow.
Some way, somehow.
But
Shit,
for real.
everything's on the news.
GHB
Facebook, everything goes on
Ingenuity,
Facebook.
Or is that? It's not ingenuity. In whatever. My fucking GHB sense would start tingling. Something's wrong with my gang.
Hey, we're just an after-school
here we
program.
go.
Something's wrong with my after-school
Here,
program.
here we go again. Always want to take ownership. Something's wrong with our gang, not my gang.
Just like if you were saying, "Hey man, my gang," I wasn't meaning it. And you know what? You want to talk about take ownership? Let's talk about taking ownership, Joey.
what I own.
A house.
It's haunted.
Did you have drug it to my house?
Apparently.
Fucking poltergeist.
I hope it stays here too.
Fuck off. I got kids.
I hope that shit sucker punch you when you're in the studio. I hope when you're recording, it's over like, bitch.
Putting in some
You
mad,
a bitch.
putting in some mad ad libs behind my vocals.
That would be cool.
I don't remember that being there. But it's the whole thing. Like, man, people just grow up and grow apart. I mean, there was a point in time where me and Zach, like, when we were growing up, all summer long we were together. And when school came back in session, it was every weekend, every other weekend, we was at one or another's house. But then we didn't talk for probably, 3-4 years almost?
Yeah.
But that's not the point. Is
What's
he here? Is he here right now?
He's here now, but what I'm saying is,
But go back to that
some
time
of
and have
these
this
people,
conversation. It'd be the same thing.
some of these
It's a
people
strong decline.
that I was just as close with, I don't even talk to no more. And I think part of it is, as you get older, you get smarter and realize, damn, man, the only reason me and this dude hung out as much as we did is because we drank all the time. You quit drinking, all of a sudden you're not hanging out with that person. People change, therefore friendships change based off the changes that you make in your life. Yeah. What's up? Don't give me that deer in the headlights look.
What'd you just say? I was following a moth in your room.
Darwinism. I said, I think...
I'm just playing. I heard you, man.
Oh, good,
Dang.
because I don't remember what I said. I know it sounded good,
it
though.
was good, man. But
I don't know what the fuck you just said, man, but that shit sounded good.
I think we are on a good note.
I do too.
But all right, Joey, with your
Oh,
argument,
shit.
since you quit Ford, we don't see you that
Thought
often.
we wasn't job dropping.
Let's say you.
As
Oh,
per
wait.
usual,
Oh,
I'll
wait.
edit D-Wayne.
Sorry, I job dropped.
He
Boom.
mentioned it earlier.
Drop the mic. Quit Ford.
I didn't say...
Either way, you quit. Whatever. You quit working with us, so we don't see you that often anymore.
Every day I walk in and walk by your old job and a tear comes to my eye.
So what's not to say that you could just fall off and we not hear from
Because
you?
I have a
A loyalty.
Showing up once a week to this
He has
podcast
a
and
loyalty to
things
this
happen, get
after-school
busy with your new
program.
job, and then you can't show up, and then
I mean, I'm late every single day. Every
just
single
saying.
podcast, I'm
I'm just
30 minutes
saying.
late and I'm still here.
I was trying to use that as an example though. You could just
I had some
things change.
I had
you could
some
just
per-
fall off.
I had personal issues. I had
Damn.
personal issues
And that
last
comes
time
back
and I
to
brought
what,
it with me.
and that's why you come back to losing friends though. Things change, stuff happens.
Look, man, I ain't going nowhere.
I'm going through changes.
I'm probably the most loyal person you
Ain't
ever
nobody
deal
gonna
with.
hit me with some fucking harmony, man. You know what?
Don't nobody saying, "Well, you just stop."
Fuck you,
Through
D-Wayne.
the changes.
I'm going through changes.
Come on, D-Way.
His
No.
dick's finally growing.
What?
Whoa.
Whoa.
All right. And on that note,
Time
make
to end
sure-
this episode.
I mean, dude just admitted his dick's growing after we just serenaded him.
Hold on a
Shit.
second. He's in a room full of guys singing.
His dick's finally
and
growing.
his dick is growing.
Notice why you pushed the
All
window
right.
up a little bit more.
Zachary,
He said, ooh, it's getting hot in here.
Zach. All right.
No,
So
that was because I farted.
the
Trying to help
Instagram,
y'all out.
the Instagram is official GHB. Go. Do you follow people on Twitter or on Instagram? Is that what you-
Yeah.
Follow
Yeah.
follow us on Instagram, official GHB. Message us, holler at us on there. Twitter, we are at the official GHB. Our email, please email us. Let us know. officialghb@yahoo.com. We are available on iTunes, Android apps, Google Play, Spotify, and pretty much anywhere podcasts are available. We would appreciate it for you to like, subscribe, download, comment,
Sound
and
like
rate.
a damn infomercial over
Right.
Hey.
Y'all see that smoking commercial talking about limp dick?
Yeah, it says smoking can cause the
Twinkle,
premature
twinkle,
Little dick. I've seen that on
I
MTV.
was sitting there like, are you serious?
Smoked a cigarette, now he's limp. I don't know if those are the words, but it
Oh, he
rhymes.
said sick, I think.
Oh,
Then he talked about
Set-
dude stole your girl.
Yeah,
Look-
somebody stole your girl because your dick wouldn't get up or something.
Yeah.
look, kids. The moral of this podcast is
Trump
Smoke more
2020.
weed.
Don't smoke
cigarettes
because it can be a leading cause in premature erectile dysfunction. For the female listeners, hopefully that does not affect you.
Yeah.
And if it affects your man, have him eat blueberries.
Or pineapple. So you don't get whiskey cottage cheese dick.
Spitting out spoiled sperm. All right, y'all. So again, hit the comment section. Let us know what you think. And spread the word. We got a lot of domestic downloads. Let us get a download in Canada or Mexico. Let us break international borders.
Hablo Espanol.
There them
goes that one.
What the fuck did you just say?
I don't know.
Anyway,
I said I speak Spanish.
Toys R Us might be coming back.
Oh shit.
Toys R Us Inc. has canceled its bankruptcy auction. Is looking to make a comeback.
Word?
They just invested in a bunch of toys off Amazon. They're gonna raise the prices about $10.
Or got bought out by Amazon.
Buying their leftover stock that Amazon bought back for pennies on the dollar. So shout out, and I hope that Toys R Us does come back because that was part of all of our childhoods.
But did we ever grow up?
Fuck no, we're doing it. We're 4 grown men that sit in a room together once a week and talk shit.
I don't want to grow up, man.
I don't either.
I'm trying to be a Toys R Us kid.
Forever.
Come on, D1.
Forever, ever?
Forever, ever?
Damn, I was about
Forever,
to
ever?
Forever never seems so long until you're grown. To notice that Toys R Us, they all gone. Hey, that shit broke my heart when I saw that. Jeffrey holding a sign. Well, I guess all the kids finally grew up. And I'm like, Jeffrey, I didn't grow up. I still think whoopee cushions are great.
Hey, I'll be taking whoopee cushions and following Kayla around the store. I'll be letting them go. She be getting so mad at me. Let me catch an open whoopee cushion at the store. I'm gonna walk through with it under my armpit.
You even got the ones now. You don't even have to blow
Yeah, I
up.
got
They just
foam.
Fuck all that. I'll wait till we're at the end of it. I'll just
Why
break
carry
off a mean fart and run around the corner and leave whoever's
can't
standing
do
there.
that, but why
Yeah,
not
because
just
you
go
might
old
shit
school, man?
yourself.
Stick your hand under your armpit.
Ain't nobody can do that.
I can't.
You don't want me to do it. I got old flabby. Come on, y'all do it right now.
Ow, my wedding ring. Ow, fuck, that hurt.
A little airy. But,
You got an old aired out loose booty hole armpit.
That's Joey.
Dang.
I ain't done it in years,
Yeah,
bro.
never mind. I can't either.
I ain't done it in
I
years.
can't do it. I don't know how to do it.
Anyway, so
I bet y'all hands stink. It's hot in here.
it is hot.
Smell good.
Why y'all sniff?
I put deodorant on.
It's not like I scratched my ass crack and sniffed.
Probably did.
That was before y'all got here. All right, y'all. So, for the 5th and final time, Instagram, official GHB, Twitter, @theofficialGHB, official GHB at yahoo.com, iTunes, Android, Spotify, Google Play. Like, rate, and subscribe. Leave a comment. Help the Kentucky boys break international borders. And find us on Facebook.
I mean,
Is it back up?
It is back up.
don't get me wrong here. But why do we want to go international?
To spread the love, man.
To spread.
I mean, I'm all about
The
one
love.
love, but there ain't nothing greater than the great country of the United States.
Should we say the Pledge of Allegiance in closing?
Nah.
Oh, damn.
It might be bad.
You're not allowed
'Cause
to do
we're
that
all-
anymore.
Yeah.
There you are. We had that conversation last week.
If you were here, you would know.
If you were here,
He listened to it.
He
'Cause
listened.
know I called him
Little
Little Pecker
Peterson.
syndrome.
hey, but I gave him a shout out.
Why'd you give me this?
Dumbass, you opened it and took a drink out of it. No shit, you only took
But you
one
opened
drink
it.
out of it. All right, y'all. So that is gonna be the end of this
episode
week's episode 3. We hope you all enjoyed it. Remember, hit the email, comment, follow, subscribe, all of it, and that's it. $1 million dream with a $20 budget. Standing at the edge like fuck it. It's all or nothing. Taking a nothing of a dream, trying to turn it into something. Who want what? It's GHB, huh?